it might be very cross-intuitive to many one that the very first topic we start our YouTube channel with is on smart contracts. But we are doing this because smart contracts are basically the heart of blockchain space. The present form of this industry exists and thrives because of smart contracts. Although we will discuss all the terminologies related to this space in detail in upcoming videos, for now let me tell you few things as briefly and simply as possible. You can think blockchain as an infinite scroll of paper, accessible to every person in the earth, where once something is written, remains forever. No one can edit it. A blockchain gets all these features by using cryptographic hashing, distributed networking, consensus mechanism, etc. But we will talk in detail about these things in upcoming videos. Now, Bitcoin is a blockchain where the financial transactions between two Bitcoin users in its native currency are logged. So people use its native coin as a currency, and the name of this coin is also Bitcoin. Ethereum is another blockchain. Its native coin is called Ethereum coin. But it is more than just a blockchain. Their creators have engraved a programming language also in their blockchain. So now this blockchain is not just an unerasable paper, but it is also a magical paper. Because if you know their programming language, which is called Solidity, you can write down 2 plus 2 on this blockchain and it will tell you the answer 4 by itself. If you run a company, you can log all the profits and losses on this magical paper and set a formula to calculate dividends that you intend to pay to your shareholders. And at every month's end, appropriate amount of dividends will be sent as Ethereum coins to all the shareholders' Ethereum wallet automatically from your company's Ethereum wallet. Such special instructions written down in blockchain are called smart contracts. To understand why we call them smart contracts, let's first understand what a normal contract is. Any written agreement between entity A and entity B is called a contract if it can be legally enforced. A contract can be between two individuals, between two organizations, or between an organization and an individual. Let's take a simple example. A wants to buy $1,000 Tesla stocks today, as he thinks its price is gonna double in next 6 months. Right now, he has one Ethereum, whose current price is $3,000. So, he can sell some of his Ethereum and buy Tesla stock instead. But he doesn't want to sell his Ethereum as well, because he thinks the price of Ethereum is gonna double too in next 6 months. So he borrows $1,000 at 10% interest rate for 1 year from B by putting his one Ethereum as collateral. B puts the condition that if at any point of time before 1 year the price of one Ethereum falls below $1,000 plus 10% interest, he can sell the one Ethereum and recover his money. A agrees, but adds that if he returns the $1,000 within 1 year with 10% interest, B must return his one Ethereum immediately. Now this whole thing can be written down on a legal agreement paper and it will be called a legal contract between A and B. In case any party doesn't comply with their obligations, the authorities will step in and help according to the law of the land. But writing these legal contracts can be very costly. Also, it involves trusting the humans as enforcing agencies, which can be bribed
tricked and God knows what. Even governments around the world have been seen making some retrospective laws. On the other hand, you can just write down all these conditions and instructions on Ethereum blockchain in a few lines of code, which may still cost you about $50 in Ethereum chain, but today we have several other similar blockchains where it will cost you even less than a single dollar. After this, the code will lock the one Ethereum of A with himself for 1 year so that no party can run away from their obligations. Since it is just a computer code, we can be sure that it will execute the contract exactly as it has been instructed. So we call this a smart contract, since this is a contract but needs no human authority to enforce it. Actually, the whole finances of any organization like banks, insurance companies, share market, etc. can be programmed in these smart contracts. And so these whole institutions can be run just by computer codes, effectively without human employees. This idea is called decentralized financing, or in short, DeFi. And as we talk, it has already become a $1 trillion economy. But please note, the scopes of smart contracts is not limited only to finances. In the next part of this video, we will look at some real smart contracts. Although in superficial manner, we will see how we can write these smart contracts using programming language of Ethereum blockchain, which is called Solidity.